Welcome to the channel. Today we're looking at the VividStorm S Pro 120-inch fluorizing screen. This version includes the sound transparent lower border, which I'll be talking more about later. This is the VividStorm S Pro 120-inch motorized fluorizing UST ALR projector screen. It is one of VividStorm's premium fluorizing models and includes the sound transparent lower border option for those who want to integrate a center channel speaker into their home theater setup. For testing, I'll be using a 4K ultra short throw laser projector paired with an Apple TV 4K, so we can see exactly how this screen performs in real-world conditions. I'll be showing how it handles different lighting environments, discussing the features that matter most to potential buyers, and sharing my honest thoughts on whether it still deserves a place among the best fluorizing UST ALR screens available today. Even though there are more ultra-short throw projector screens on the market now than there were a few years ago, the VividStorm S Pro continues to be one of the most talked about fluorizing UST ALR screens. It remains one of the screens that buyers consistently come back to when looking for its combination of image quality, convenience, build quality, and overall performance. Unlike a traditional fixed-frame screen that permanently occupies wall space, the VividStorm completely retracts into its housing when not in use. Whether you're setting up in a living room, media room, apartment, or any multi-purpose space, being able to enjoy a massive 120-inch screen and then have it disappear afterward is a huge advantage. As the screen rises, the first thing you'll notice is how smooth and refined the mechanism feels. The VividStorm S Pro is a dedicated ultra-short throw ambient light rejecting screen. The screen material is specifically engineered for UST projectors and uses a lenticular optical structure designed to reflect light from the projector below, while rejecting a significant amount of ambient light coming from above. The result is improved contrast, better black levels, and a more vibrant image in environments where a standard projection screen would begin to wash out. Another feature that makes this particular version unique is the sound transparent lower border. This is something that's often misunderstood, so it's worth clarifying. The actual viewing surface itself is not acoustically transparent. Instead, VividStorm incorporates micro perforations into the lower black border section of the screen. This allows sound from a speaker positioned behind that lower section to pass through while preserving the optical performance of the screen material. For anyone running a dedicated center channel speaker, this can be a very useful feature. It allows you to position the speaker behind the lower portion of the screen area for a cleaner installation, while still allowing dialogue to pass through effectively. In my particular setup, I chose not to place the soundbar behind the screen. Since it uses upward-firing Dolby Atmos speakers, I wanted those drivers to have a completely unobstructed path to the ceiling for the best possible Atmos effect. For Atmos setups, keeping the speaker in front of the screen often makes more sense. However, for traditional center channel speakers that project sound directly toward the listening position, the sound transparent lower border is a useful feature that provides additional placement flexibility. Now let's move on to what most people are here for: image quality. With the lights completely off, the VividStorm S Pro looks absolutely amazing. This is where the screen performs at its absolute best. Black levels appear deeper, contrast becomes noticeably stronger, and colors take on a richness that creates a truly cinematic image. Watching HDR content through the Apple TV 4K and a 4K UST projector produces a picture with impressive depth, vibrant color, and a level of immersion that's hard to match elsewhere. Movies look fantastic, sports have incredible presence, and streaming content benefits from the added contrast and color performance. The combination of a 120-inch image and a quality UST projector creates an experience that is difficult to replicate. With lights on around the room but not directly over the screen, image quality remains excellent. Colors stay vibrant, detail remains sharp, and contrast holds up remarkably well. This is really where the VividStorm demonstrates its value. If you've ever watched a projector on a standard white or gray screen, you'll immediately notice how much better this screen handles ambient light. I want to be completely honest about bright room performance. While the VividStorm S Pro is one of the best performing UST ALR screens available today, no current consumer projector screen can completely eliminate black level washout under bright lighting conditions or direct daylight. When you introduce strong overhead lighting, bright room lighting, or natural sunlight, you'll begin to notice elevated black levels. In other words, the darkest portions of the image won't appear as dark as they should. Blacks can start to look gray, and colors may lose some of their richness and perceived contrast. That's not a flaw unique to the VividStorm. It's simply one of the realities of projection technology. All the best ALR screens on the market today cannot completely overcome bright ambient light. What the VividStorm does exceptionally well is minimize those effects far better than a traditional projection screen. While you will still see some reduction in contrast under challenging lighting conditions, the image remains significantly more vibrant and usable than what you'd get from a standard projector screen. A room with low light or controlled lighting is where this screen performs best. You don't need a completely dark room, but when you're limiting direct light on the screen, you're really taking advantage of the ALR technology. That's when the VividStorm delivers the contrast, color, and overall image quality it was designed for. Another area where the VividStorm impresses is overall build quality. The housing feels substantial and well built, the motorized mechanism operates smoothly, and the screen material itself feels durable and premium. Everything about the product gives the impression that it was designed specifically for those who want a serious projector setup, without permanently dedicating a wall to a fixed frame screen. Now, no product is perfect. The most obvious downside is price. Premium UST ALR screens are not inexpensive, and adding a motorized floor rising mechanism naturally increases the cost compared to a traditional fixed frame option. The housing is also fairly large, so you'll want to make sure you have adequate placement space before purchasing. But honestly, those are relatively minor complaints when compared to everything this screen offers. The combination of a 120-inch image, excellent ambient light rejection, motorized floor-rising convenience, premium build quality, and the sound-transparent lower border creates a package that remains highly competitive even against newer screens entering the market. So how does the VividStorm S Pro 120-inch motorized floor-rising UST ALR screen hold up today? After spending time with it, I can easily see why it continues to be one of the most recommended floor-rising projector screens available. The image quality is excellent. The screen performs impressively in a variety of lighting conditions. The motorized operation works beautifully, and the ability to completely hide a 120-inch screen when not in use remains one of its most compelling advantages. Most importantly, despite increasing competition in the UST projector screen market, the VividStorm S Pro still feels like one of the safest and strongest choices available for buyers who want a premium screen or a floor-rising solution. If you're building a high-end ultra-short throw projector setup and want the flexibility of a retractable screen without sacrificing image quality, the VividStorm S Pro remains one of the very best options you can buy right now. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you're currently building a UST projector setup, let me know what projector and screen you're considering in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.